Conditions here today, pre-Bernie. 6 o'clock start this morning. We're off to Scafell. The packing's underway. Got to be quick. Get out there before the sun gets up and it gets too hot. Even though we've got air conditioning in the van, I'm just a bit concerned about that awning. Putting that up in 30 degrees. But anyway, up to the north. So we've just stopped off on the journey because Gnasher's forgot the chicken kebabs. So we haven't got a meal for one of the nights. But because we've had to make a scheduled stop in Chorley, it's enabled us to go to Booths. Yeah, it's like the John Lewis of supermarkets. Although when you do go in there, be prepared because you're likely to spend about 50 quid and come out with just a few little bits and pieces because it's really nice stuff. But anyway, I'm quite happy about it. So yeah, let's go and shop in Booths. Time 12 minutes 10 seconds. It was 30-degree heat, so completely understandable, I'd say. But now it's time to sample Timothy Taylor's Landlord in some crystal decanters. What?
It's not a decanter, is it? It's a glass.
Oh, it's a glass. I've said it wrong. Beef Booner. Cooking on the good old British-built fire pit. It should be ready in about 15 minutes. So, curry, please. Are we okay to go on the rest of the meal?
Mm-hmm.
What have we got?
Rice and naans.
Okay. How are we cooking the rice?
We're not. And naans you can just stick on that after the pan's done.
Okay. That's curry sorted. I can't remember what I put in it now.
Booner's tomato.
Booners. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's probably the best curry I've ever made. I'm questioning whether it was a suitable choice on one of the hottest days of the year to have a hot spicy curry. What do you think of the booner?
Nice.
Is there enough booners in it?
Yeah, plenty.
And smoky, well cooked naan. Nice campsite.
Yeah, nice, busy, nice though.
Busy and nice. It's a shame I booked the wrong one, really, isn't it?
Should have looked at the map, Dennis.
Yeah, should have done. Oh well, we'll use the drive away awning, so that'll be an experience tomorrow morning. Get up early. What time? 6. 6 in the morning, drive to Wasdale, where I should have booked the camping, and do the hike up Scafell Pike. And until then, let's get a good night's sleep. Please pay and display. We will. Where's the best place to park? Right under the trees. In the shade. So conditions here today. Some like it hot. We will do when we get back from this walk. This is the one, Scafell Pike. So we're going to take the easiest route up a brown tongue. Be good. So off we go. Don't know how much I'll film, whether I'll be in a state to even converse by the time this is finished. You right, Gnasher? Far up we are. Can't see because of the sun. I could get the map out and have a look. But we're getting quite high. The olfactory system's kicked in, completely dripping with sweat. Not had to ration the water just yet, but if we can find a halfway point, we'll have a bit of a rest. But conditions so far, steppy. Nearly there. Just a couple, well, 100 yards to go. We made it. A relatively straightforward walk, I'd say. Gnasher's set the pace. About 2 hours. It probably would take another hour if it was wet, because obviously it's quite stony and stuff, and we haven't been down yet. But I'll look for a bin sack, see if I can manufacture myself a sledge. But anyway, on for me sandwich and me tonics. We're there. Sandwich took a bit of a beating there. See if you can eat it. Strength for the way down. And so to the descent. I think we could probably do it. I think we could probably do this descent in about an hour and a half. Get back to camp, go to the pub. There's your inspiration for the day. Concentration, concentration. Tricky hill to go down. We've done it. It was 2 hours up, 2 hours down. I would say that that was one of the easiest of the 3 peaks. Do you agree, Gnasher?
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. But I can't feel my legs, so thank goodness the van hasn't got a clutch, because my left leg definitely wouldn't work. Anyway, that's enough for now. We'll go back and have a shower. Quick morning walk. Shows exactly how far the pub is, which is this building, the white building there. So it's a lovely little pub, free house. Had a lovely ale there last night. Oh, footpath. I might walk this way to boot. No vehicles over the bridge. He's broke the rule over there. Oh, nice little stream. River. Need to find out. Oh, and a watermill. A working watermill. How do you get there? Well, you've got the watermill there. Working watermill. And a lovely little bit of falls on the river. If only we knew yesterday. Oh God. It's literally a 3-4 minute walk from the campsite. Go for a swim. Oh, what fools we've been. Down there, you've got the Boot Inn and the tiny little village of Boot. You've got the waterfalls just beyond that wall, and then a little path back to the campsite. Super location. Nobody ever comes over this side apparently. Bloody campsite's full, mind. Conditions here today, glorious. Another glorious day, probably the last day of summer because the heat wave's bound to leave us now. Usually I do a summarisation of Eskdale, as you can see over there. Very much National Trust at its best. Lovely little waterfall over there. So, toilets up to usual standard. Got a little shop, £12 for a water bottle or something. It's National Trust for you, but you're supporting the National Trust. So, rating for Eskdale camping. What would you say, Gnasher?
8, 9 in quiet days.
8 and 9 in quiet days. I totally agree with that. Excellent score. Now, bonus night. We're off to Moss Side camping. Where's that?
Don't know.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. So, how would you rate Scafell?
Stiff thigh rating 5.
From how do you work that out? Rate it against the other peaks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
How I feel today.
yeah, no, but what was Snowdon on the stiff thigh rating?
2.
Alright. And what about Ben Nevis?
4.
Oh, right. So Scafell wins
Yeah.
on the...
It's relentless. It's steep. Yes. 4. No, 5. 5. 5 out of 5.
Oh, it's 5. Oh, it's a scale of 5. Well, that helps everybody as well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Slow children, ducks and dogs playing. There you go. Think about that. Oh, that feels like we're driving into a proper farm. Hello. Moss Side Farm. What a view. But look at this. This is where we are, out the back of the van. That's the view for this evening. I almost don't want to go out now. Are you relaxed?
Yes.
Yeah. This has probably been the best viewpoint in the camping experiences that we've had, with a great view. I've already probably shown it, but we're sat out and look at that back of the van. The only other luxury I think we need now, Gnasher, is my little surprise for you.
Exciting.
Exciting. Which is the porta potty. Would you like me to go and get that out? So we've gone for the porta potty. Just get it now. Play it out.
Good job after that long drive.
Hey?
Yeah. Excellent. Ah. Okay. Quite high. Oh,
What are you doing?
I thought it was this.
No! That's the extravagant bin to match the bloody Mercedes table and chairs. Tonight's delights. Burgers. Home-reared meat from the very farm. So everybody knows how to play Battleships. So when you've come away without the games because I've forgotten them, no comment, then you have to make up your games as you go along. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Battleships. I've drawn the grid and we've got the various different ships and boats there, and then we'll read out sections as you mark them on, and everybody else knows the rules, but I've probably just got to explain it. So there's your boats and ships. By the way, I've put you down as a neutral country because we're not at war. So what you've got 5 blocks that you mark out, and that's a battleship, but it's an aircraft carrier, sorry. What have you got as your 5?
Cruise liner.
Okay.
Ferry.
Hold on. So I've got 4. You've got. I've got battleship. What have you got?
Cruise liner.
Okay. 3 is a cruiser in my fleet. What's in yours?
Ferry.
Oh, okay. And then you've got the 2 smallest ones. You've got 2 each of these. I've got a frigate.
Yacht.
Okay. And the last one I've got is a submarine. What have you got?
A tugboat.
Okay. Well, like I say, we don't want to be at war. I'm just going to take you out.
Glad we're not.
Okay, so you've got a mark on there, each one of your boats in the particular squares on the grid. Is that all right? And then we'll play.
Yeah.
Taking turns.
Is it
reading out.
horizontal or vertical only?
Well, we're using my new grid system because I've messed up the first one. But we're using the bottom and the right hand side, so it's A2 and so on, whatever you want, wherever you decide. It'll become obvious.
You're not going to remember. Wait. Are you clearly marking where you think you found my vessels?
That's the idea.
Because
Have you been moving your vessels?
I've not been moving them, but I'm getting confused between what you found and what
you found.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we call this war off?
Yeah. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you why I'm getting confused.
Aye.
Your big one was in exactly the same place as mine.
Oh, right.
And B6, I also had a 1er there.
Right.
Now this is why I'm getting confused, because I've marked it and I'm thinking, I don't know if that means you found it or not.
Right. Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, yours is marked out nicely. I had a real bad system going on. End of game.
So that's why I'm confused.
Here today, cooling. It looks like it's the end of the summer, not seen since 1976, the hottest summer we probably had. And that's the view this morning. Thunderstorms last night, kept Gnasher awake, but I was fortunate enough to sleep through it, so I'm happy. but I won't film Gnasher. Not just yet. So there it is, the Scafell trip, done and dusted. Yeah, keep your letters coming in about tips for walking and things like that. That's useful. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and share, apparently, if you want, if you can be bothered. So anyway, that was Moss Side Farm camping. What a find, what a find. So we'll do the marks out of 10. So just discussing a few of the facilities. On-site burgers was an absolutely delight. I think those burgers were the best burgers I've ever had. Sort of, but they're so dense you couldn't cut it with a knife. What else has it got going for it?
Fire pits, welcome.
Yeah.
Got your own fire pit. Lots of nice animals knocking about.
Oh yeah, yeah, geese.
Friendly, I'd say.
Well,
That's a duck.
is it? Oh, all right. I'm not very good with these types of animals. Not my bird category.
Not unless it's cooked.
No. Right. Anyway, marks out of 10 for Moss Side camping. Oh, there's a pizza oven over there as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Yeah. So marks out of 10.
9.
9. Strong 9. Is that
Oh,
strong?
definitely strong 9.
You get a
Despite
picture of the toilets and showers there.
Oh yeah, sure. Despite the music, again, not a fan of loud music or radios playing, but I think the view makes up for it, to be honest. And we had a light show last night.
Oh yeah, thunder and lightning show. Well, I mean, you can always put your headphones in, can't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Right, onwards and upwards. We've achieved and ticked all the boxes.
Downwards.
Downwards, is it? Onwards and yeah, because now, essentially, the next trip is the big one, Scotland.